And the one thing you need to know is that all your ideas, okay, all these ideas you have, all these strategies you have, they don't matter unless they align with business strategies. Now that could be a business, or it could just be company that you work for. There's a corporate strategy and then there's business strategy. So corporate strategy is all about how organizations position themselves in the wider business world on top level commercial issues. In this case, you're just looking at your portfolio, okay, and answering the question, what business are we in? While business strategy is how organizations use their corporate strategies to run business and make profit. Now, in this case, the question is interesting. The question is, how shall we compete in this market that we're in? Now, remember, our goal here is to match logistics to business strategies. And that is what we intend to do in this video. Before we do that, okay, if you haven't subscribed, kindly hit the subscription button. Help us to get to 100,000 subscribers. It won't cost you a thing, by the way. If you like it, put that, thumbs up. And at any point as you continue, if you have a question, if you have a suggestion, if you have an idea, just leave it in the comment section, okay? Now, let's get started. So the first thing you need to understand is that every company's business strategy is going to be different. Like, companies want different things. It depends on, so the strategy will depend on the size of the company, the market it competes in, the skill it has available, the amount of finance it has access to, and the goals of the company. But even having said that, the ultimate thing that all companies are interested in is just going to be, how do we retain customers and how do we gain more market shares? Because those things just equate to more revenue, which equates to profit. And that's pretty much why they are in business. Generally, the approach to doing all these falls into three categories: cost strategy, quality strategy, or service strategy. And so with logistics, okay, with logistics, we're just talking about how logistics will help a company to achieve all those three things. That is why logistics management is important, okay? So if you're looking at this from a business angle, just remember that your job is to help a company achieve all those three. So how do you go about that? In a typical organization, okay, there are three core levels of organization strategy. First of all, the corporate strategy. This can be linked to the master plan as it outlines the mission, the vision, and values of the organization as a whole. So what exactly is the purpose of the corporate strategy? That is something that you need to know, right? So in this case, the purpose of the corporate strategy is to determine what the goals of the organization is, okay? The industry, markets, and regions that the organization will be operating in, and how organization will be managed in terms of value. Regarding business strategy, the strategy at this point aims to figure out how that particular business will compete in the market they exist in. So if you're in business, that's something you need to figure out, like how you're going to compete, because competition is always going to be there. And so you don't just compete by reducing your prices. Now, the operating unit of the organization will determine business level strategy. For example, in a multinational enterprise, there will be a global corporate strategy supported by region business strategies such as Europe or Africa. And then we have functional strategy. And that will just depend, as the name suggests, it will depend on what business function are we looking at. Is it sales? Is it marketing? Is it the finance? Because all those departments or all those functions will have various strategies. This helps ensures that functional expertise is developed to deliver the strategic direction of the organization as a whole, and the capabilities and capacity exist to deliver on corporate strategic objective. Now look, while the idea is for you to understand how to match, because that is something that you're going to look on as you continue, to match logistics, okay, to business strategy, just want you to understand that this video, okay, is part of a series of tutorials, basically a course on logistics management. Basically, how do you start a business on logistics, okay, or how do you manage logistics? So that course serves two purposes. One, it's an academic purpose, and the other one is an entrepreneurial purpose. So by joining that course is what you're going to be learning. So you'll be looking at, first of all, you'll understand the concept of logistics management, which means looking at things like the role and activities of logistic management, the concept of integrated logistics, okay, evaluate aspects of competitive advantage that can be achieved through logistics management, as well as the use of technology in logistics management. Then you also get to understand, capacity building and control in logistic management. That is going to put you in a position to analyze techniques that can be applied to planning, control in logistics management, so planning and control. Explain techniques that can be applied to capacity management, as well as analyze the use of reverse logistics. And since, as I said, academic and business, so from a business aspect, you won't just be looking at these things like, theory. Nope. We also get to look at the various businesses that you can start in logistics. In each case, we look at the theory and then we look at how it can be applied in the business world. All right. So if it is something like competitive advantage, you look at how can you do that? How does Amazon do it? How does Alibaba do it? How can you do it in your own business? If it is something like technology, what sort of businesses can you start here under technology in terms of logistics management? Okay. There are many. I mean, you could be something like selling, CCTVs. It could be something like warehouse management system. It could be something like last mile delivery. Okay. It could be something like a plug-in to track, all that stuff. We're looking at them. Okay. Not just in theory, but in practical sense. So here's what I want you to do. In the description, sign up to our waiting list. Okay. If it isn't out yet, if the course isn't out yet as of the time you're watching this. Because if you sign up, you'll just be notified. Yep, it's up here. Check it out. If it isn't, well, you're on that list. When it's out, you'll be the first person to be notified. And then you just want to be waiting because in that list, you'll get PDFs, business ideas. You'll be getting weekly emails on various tips in procurement, supply, logistics, all that stuff. So make sure you do that. Okay. So check that one out. So at this point, yes, we've looked at the strategies and all that, business strategy, but the question still remains, how exactly does logistics come into all this? Logistics management can support an organization's strategic goals by adopting technology such as GPS, artificial intelligence, automation in logistic activities, such as material handling, packaging, transportation, inventory management, and warehousing. And with that, let's talk about cost as a business strategy. Now, supply chain costs, primarily procurement and transportation, can range from 50 to 70% of sale. So that means that their contribution can make or break a business's competitive proposition in the marketplace. So if your business strategy in this case is to go with a lower cost, then how does logistics help in achieving this? And it can help through a number of ways, such as inbound logistics are managed against tight KPIs to reduce waste of material and time. Inventory process is not seen as passive, but as active in cost reduction through firm measurement. Now, reduction of non-value added activity, which leads to no benefits for the customer, for example, extended lead times. And then again, outbound logistics such as packaging, shipping are optimized, and transportation is optimized to obtain full loads wherever possible. You can also look at quality as a business strategy. How does logistics help, a business in terms of quality? Because that's a thing. So it could be cost, it could be quality. Remember we said three things, right? So in terms of quality, how does logistics come in? Because look, again, from a business angle, these are things that you're going to be selling to your customers, right? People have problems. They want solutions. So you sell them the solution, by showing them the benefits they're going to achieve. So this could mean, in terms of quality, procurement contracts ensure that the correct product is bought to specification and supplier selection is prioritized so that quality problems are reduced. Now, packaging and packing is improved all time. This protects the product and guarantees that damage is reduced during distribution. Now, what about service? So we've talked about quality, we've talked about cost. What about service? With the growth of B2C market, that is business to consumer, customer service has become a business strategy that can deliver real-time competitive advantage. And logistics can contribute to this, through several ways. Which ways? So these ways. Number one, flexible distribution system allow improved transport scheduling, and higher rates of on-time delivery, thereby securing customer loyalty. The service offering can now extend to collection of faulty and unwanted goods, which is supported by extended fleet of vehicles. So basically, we're talking about reverse logistics, right? Tracking goods through the packaging and shipping process is an enhanced service that provides real advantage over those without this technology. But the thing you have to understand is that logistics is constantly improving. So don't just be like, yeah, those are the things that we need to do. Every day, check what is new, what is being used. Like things like AI, things like blockchains, things like these driverless cars, all those things. Those are things, even if you're not using them, okay? You just need to know that thing is up. At some point, how can we use that thing in our business? Look, okay, if there is any question, you ask. Again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, okay? Don't forget to sign up to that upcoming course so that you'll be one of the first people to be notified when it's up. And, well, it depends. I mean, you could even access it faster than pretty much anybody else. And then your feedback will help us to see areas that we can improve on. So anyway, if there is any question, let me know. See you in the next one.